It is baseball time in Texas. It's a 1:35 start, which is about a minute or two ago. The game will get started here shortly. Jeffrey Springs on the hill for the A's. Tyler Malley for the good guys. Hey, Cameron, I see you in chat. What's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Here's the lineup for today's game. In center field, leading off, Kevin Pillar. Again, Springs is a lefty. Hitting second after leading off twice in a row, Wyatt Langford. Hitting third and playing third, Josh Young. DHing, Jonah Heim. We'll talk about that in a minute. Hitting fifth, Simeon. He has hit Jeffrey Springs very well indeed. 6 for 13 with 3 bombs. So look for Simeon to have some chances today. Garcia out and right, first base, Jake Berger at short, Nick Ahmed, Josh Smith getting the day off behind the plate, Tucker Barnhard, Higgy. So we thought it was a hamstring, but Bochy just said it wasn't that at all. It wasn't. I wrote it down because I didn't want to get it wrong. A left intercostal. Been dealing with it for 2 weeks. Why you don't want him to play? You don't want it to turn into oblique. Those are Bochy's words, not mine. So Barnhart, the 2-time Gold Glover, will don the Rangers' homes for the first time ever. And again, Tyler Malley, who's walking onto the field from the bullpen, or into the dugout, really, from the bullpen, heading out there right now. 16-15 record for both the A's and the Rangers. Yes, the game is on RSN, Rangers Sports Network. I'll be watching it on Victory Plus. You watch it wherever you're going to watch it. It's a work day. I understand it. I worked it out, so I'm glad we're here. I didn't think it was going to work out, but it did. So I'll be interested to see how many of you guys show up, but I'm glad you're here if you are, whether you're watching it live or on replay. So far, we got 8 people here, 7 on X, 1 on YouTube, nobody over on Twitch. I see you, Cameron, on YouTube. Thanks for saying hello. We're having a great day. It's going to be a nice, calm day. It's going to be a little quieter, at least in the chat, probably. Going to be a little slower. But I'm going to have a good time, and I hope you do, too. Last night was a rough one. The night before was awesome. We'll see what tonight is. It's May. It's time to get going. 1/6 of the season, all gone. Corey Seager's been out. He should be back this weekend. He took BP on the field, live BP on the field today. Reporters asked him how it felt. He said, well, I didn't go backwards, which is a very Corey Seager thing to say. So we'll see what that means. Hopefully we see him this weekend playing a little ball. Seattle coming into town tomorrow. At the ballpark today, they gave away Corey Seager World Series rings, but the kind that open up. And so I've seen a couple pictures of that on social media already, and people really love them. And I think that's really cool of the Rangers to do. 15 people are here live. 3 on YouTube, everybody else on X. Welcome in. My name is Jeff Bates, at Jeff Bates on X, at Texas Clubhouse on both Twitch and on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And we are getting set to play some ball. We do have a couple of things. We're hoping to get to 25 likes, so please like the stream if you get a chance. We do have a super chat goal of 5. And of course, always honored when somebody becomes a member of the channel. And we'll talk about that right now. Hey, thanks for watching this video, because if you're watching this video, it means you're at least a little interested in checking out membership on my channel, my YouTube channel. Listen, what is membership? Well, it's really support. It's support for me and my channel. It says that you like what I'm doing, you want me to do more of it, and I appreciate that. You also get access to emojis and some other stuff in chat, but it really just comes down to you saying, hey, keep doing what you're doing, and that means a lot to me. So even if you click off this and you don't sign up, thank you for even considering it. If you do, well, thank you. I mean, it's amazing that anyone would even consider it, and I appreciate you for checking out this video and my channel. Hope you stick around. We got 6 people in the Clubhouse crew so far. Maybe that's a couple of you. I love it. It means a lot to me. Hey, Ashton, what's going on? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are having a great day. Cameron and Ashton are here on YouTube. Starting a little late, so we'll just say hi again. Again, 16 people on X, 1 on Twitch, 4 on YouTube. Ashton and Cameron, the only people who've said hi so far. I think it's going to be a lot less people today, but we're going to have a good time. I'm going to have a good time, and I hope you do too. It's going to be a good game. Jeffrey Springs was really good. And they got hurt. I think it was an elbow in Tampa. Now he's with Not Oakland, and we'll see how today's game goes. No Jock in the lineup because it's a lefty. I'm sure we'll see him once we see the bullpen. I'm not sure. I suspect we will. No Josh Smith in the lineup either. We might see him later after Jeffrey Springs gets knocked out. Who knows? We shall see. Tyler Malley's been unbelievable for us. Will he be what he's been? Who knows? I mentioned the likes. Please smash the like button. Hopefully we'll get to 20 or 25 of those. Make sure you vote in the poll, too. See how the poll's going. Let me pull it up. 5 people have liked the stream so far. I appreciate you. I'm trying to pull up the poll here. I can't find it. Did I not put a poll up? I can't find my own poll. Let me see. Maybe I put it up, but it didn't take. Maybe I'm telling you guys to vote in a poll that's not even there. Is that a thing? Is that possible? Could I have done that? No, there it is. Sure. Will Texas score 5 or more runs? 6 of you have voted. Everybody says yes so far. Nice. Nice. Well, I hope so. That's weird. Why couldn't I see it on my mobile? Whatever. That's okay. All right, we're going to get rolling here. 24 of you are here, 7 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch, 16 on X. Let me know where you're watching. Are you at work? Are you in your car? Are you on your couch? Are you at the ball game? And please vote in the poll. Like the stream. If you want to share it out, that's even better. You can hit these little hearts. This is me hitting these hearts now. If you want. Emily's back. She's been back for a couple days. She was back and we scored all those runs. Then she was back last night so much she's on the screen. I'm watching the Rangers Sports Network on Victory Plus. I think most of the people who join are watching it, but I try to provide a little bit of what's going on in the game too. Mostly just here to chat about what we see and have a watch party. Man, Josh Young hitting 3 today. Got an 8-game hit streak. I'm just reading that right off of the screen. Got a concert tonight. Going to be out in Fort Worth listening to Mercy Me. That should be fun. Then we got the weekend series, Mariners, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Those are going to matter big time in the AL West standings. That should be a lot of fun. I should be live for a couple of those anyway. I always do give the caveat on Fridays and Saturdays, family comes first. I'll schedule them, but if something comes up, I won't be here. But I think at the 7 o'clock start time, I'm probably home by whatever we're doing anyway by then. Butler, Wilson, Soderstrom, Rooker, Andujar, Blade, Urias, Hurts, the lineup for the A's. Hadn't had to deal with the big old light coming in my window for a day game on this. I was a little late coming in. They were a little late too, so it worked out. But got my screen up and things are flying by. I don't know, like birds or something. I don't know what's going on up there. Anyway, Miley, who's Miley? Tyler Mahle on the hill, getting ready for the start. They're showing the defense on the screen, so I will too. Barnhart behind the plate. Berger, Simeon, Ahmed, Young, the infield. Langford, Pilar, Doley, the outfield, and obviously Melly getting the start. 20 people on X, 4 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch. Appreciate you all. It looks like we're getting ready to go here. All right. The batter's ready, the catcher's ready, the umpire's ready, the pitcher's ready. I hope you're ready. Here we go. First pitch coming at you. 1:47 by my clock. 12 minutes late. If you're here for the A's, it was just reported by Martin Gallegos, beat writer for the A's. The Athletics are reportedly calling up their number 14 prospect, Gunnar Hoglund, for what will be his major league debut, the 2021 first rounder. There's a picture of him if you care. We're playing the A's, so there might be some A's peeps here. Ron Gallegos is the Oakland A's go-to guy on X, if you ask me. Maley's throwing strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes already on Lawrence Butler. Swing and a miss with the high fastball. That's been the key to Maley's April, right? I mean, we're in May now, but his April was elite because his high fastball was elite. Nobody was touching it, and that is exactly what happened right there. 1 batter, 1 strikeout. Tyler Mahle. Good start. Jake Wilson coming to bat. Another first rounder for the A's. They are chock full of talent. They're going to be a good team for years to come here. Wilson, twitchy, man. Cannot sit still in the batter's box. He's hitting well. 325 on the young year. Hatbox Ghost in the house. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, baby. Well, it's the Ranger. Title of that. I got my whole pile of hats here. If this one doesn't score any runs, I got the Jake Berger Foundation one. I got a whole pile of them over there. 1 ball, 1 strike count to the 2-hitter Wilson. How you been, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Got to be honest, I was wondering if anybody would be here for this day game. 28 of you are here right now. 4 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch. Everybody else over on X. Glad you're here. We're having a good Thursday. All the way stays 1 and 2 to the shortstop Wilson. Another foul ball, another 1 and 2 count. Yo to UTLC, what's going on? Happy to see you. Member of our channel. He's a member, so he's access to some emojis and some other silly things, but mostly he's just awesome and being freaking great. Love it. Thanks for popping in. I'm guessing I must have close to 100 hats. Yeah. So I've got here, you know what? People, I put it up on the wall. Hold on. Slamming in the right field. Doley sliding catch for the second out. Nice catch for Doley. I hate the Astros. And I've got this. It's not an Astros hat. It's usually up there. And usually once or twice a week, somebody says, I need to have the Astros hat back there. I can't hear them. They're just typing it. But that's what I hear. But it's the Astros hat. It's one of my favorites. But yeah, I don't have any idea how many I have. I have way too many. Kuram in the house. Yeah, baby. You know I liked you. They are cheaters. Me either. TLC using the emojis. TLC using the Beltray on a knee emoji for being a member. Love it. Looking forward to adding some more of those. All right. 2 outs, man on first. Brent Rooker, who buried us last night. Well, I guess Butler buried us. Well, whatever. They both buried us. In the 9th inning, that home run was out of here in a hurry. Former high school teacher. Yeah. I love it. I mean, I love that you give him garbage for it. I've never liked the Astros, but after the 2017 stuff, obviously, I have no problem with hating on them. Well, I mean, you know, they had to hit it, right? It is what it is. I mean, we gave up the home runs. They hit them. It ain't bowling. It's dancing. Although kids nowadays dance with nobodies. Maybe dancing's not the rest. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Man on first, 2 outs. Brett Rooker, the 4-hitter. Mally on the hill for the good guys. 6 people here on YouTube, 1 on Twitch, everybody else over on X. Appreciate y'all. Swing fouled away. We'll do the 2-2 pitch again. Again, let me know where you're watching. Are you at work today? Are you at school today? Are you at home today? I am at home. I had a dog issue. And so 2 of us stayed home today, and we just changed up the work schedule a little bit, which allowed me to do this. So kind of a positive. I didn't expect to be able to do it on the work day in the middle of the week, but yeah, happy it worked out. If you're just getting here, I mentioned it earlier. Bochy talked about Corey Seager taking BP before the game, should be ready this weekend. Talked about Higgy doesn't just have a hamstring, has a intercostal. He didn't want it to turn into an ab issue. So he'll be out for the 10 days. Didn't expect him to be longer than that. Bradford threw a couple days ago. Was it yesterday or the day? I think it was the day before yesterday. Just threw. He'll throw with spin early next week. That'll be interesting. And good news on John Gray. It's like he's a little closer than we have any right to think. So John Gray should be able to throw again here soon. So a bunch of good news. Kumar said he's about to throw too. So yeah, there is. Well, we went from first place to tied for third in 10 days. You know, at least there's some good news on the horizon. Rooker, 3-2 pitch. It's the 9th pitch of the AB, Dave Raymond just said, and it's just outside for ball 4. 2 outs first and second now. Miguel Andahar hitting over 316 on the year. Has a chance to do some damage. Any hitters on the IL coming back? Are there any hitters on the IL? There are no hitters on the IL that are starters. Well, Higgy now, but he's not. I mean, Higgy just went on today. Who am I forgetting? Are you just being silly? Do we need hitters? I'm guessing you're just being silly because we need some offense. Sorry. I figured after I said it out loud. So we're going to miss 1 ball, 1 strike now to Miguel, not Joaquin Andújar. Anybody remember Joaquin Andújar? That guy was a stud. He was good. Him and J.R. Richard out of Houston. What's that, mid-'80s, I guess? Fastball all the way 1-2 now. Can't say that Evan Carter's hitting down at AAA. Don't know that matters because we need him to start hitting lefties. That's the whole point. But I think if Pilar can take over the spot in center, everything will be okay out there. But splitter bounced 2-2. Pitch fouled away. Deuces wild, kind of 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 guys on first and second. Mally about to throw his 27th pitch of the first inning. Not ideal. Ground ball base hit. That's going to score a run. Ground ball single into center. Pilar scoops it up. Runner scores. 1-0 bad guys. And that's already how many we scored yesterday. So, you know, we're in a little trouble. Mike Maddox coming out to talk to Mally. 27 pitches in. 1-0 already. 5 hitters in. 1 run in. That not helping that ERA that we were all so excited about. The big at bat's got to be the Rooker at bat. What did it? Was it a 10 pitch at bat? I think Rooker gets the walk, and that's the difference. If that pitch is strike 3, it was just missed, right? If that's strike 3, or he puts it in play for the out, right out of this inning already, they're already in the back from commercial and hitting. Instead, it's ball 4, and the next guy gets a hit. That's how baseball go. Do you guys see, speaking of that's how baseball go, you see Ron Washington screw up yesterday? His pitcher went out on the field even though he called in a reliever. You can't have 2 of them. So by rule, the starter had to throw to at least one pitcher or one hitter. And our friend Ron Washington made a big boo-boo. Pop-up F6, that's going to be the inning, but 1 pitch too late. 1-0, not Oakland. Top of the order, first inning for Malley. Again, right on the edge of getting out of it and being just fine, but a run is a run is a run. Yeah, so Washington did not communicate with his starting pitcher yesterday. So the starting pitcher went out to warm up. The guy from the pen comes out. You're not allowed to do that. Starter went out. He's got to throw again. Had to throw to 1. You know, I loved Ron Washington. I think he was a cool guy. Clearly a great coach. But when he was here, I thought y'all were a little overly excited about the guy. He was not my favorite in-game manager ever. And he might be 500 years old. I'm not saying that's why, but that might be why. But it's kind of stuff I used to see all the time. I know I don't want to piss off any Rangers fan. I know I've got a Rangers fan, subscriber base, but that was a rough one. Communication, and not only just Washington, right? Like, it's probably not even his fault, to be honest with you. I mean, if you really want to dive into it, it's probably one of his bench coaches. Probably his bench coach. Maybe his pitching coach. Hey, I'm going to put this guy in. You know, whose job is it to tell the pitcher, the starter? I don't know. But Wash or somebody under Wash's leadership made a big boo-boo. All right, we're back. Top of the lineup. 1-0 A's scored in the first inning. Day baseball started about 12 minutes late. Lineup, as I already said, but I'll say it again. Pilar, Langford, Youngheim, Simeon, Garcia, Berger, Ahmed, Barnhart behind Malley. Going to need to score more than we did yesterday, or we ain't going to win today because they already got as many as we had yesterday. 1. $37 people here, 4 on YouTube, just 1 over on Twitch, everybody else on X. Jeffrey Springs on the hill for the not Oakland A's. He's not a Tampa Bay Ray anymore, but he had some real good, effective innings over there. He's a good pitcher. Of course, he got hurt. Now he's back with not Oakland. First pitch. Right down the middle, strike 1. Kevin Pilar, who was basically retired, bought a farm near us and decided, hey, I'll play at home. This is home for him. Fastball up. Strike 2, swing and miss. Harris P. just followed me on Twitch. Thanks, Harris. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much for following on Twitch. I appreciate it. We talk baseball here with a heavy dose of the Texas Rangers. If that sounds like something that you won't hate, stick around. Say hi in chat if you want. Or not, but I appreciate you. Pilar takes a high fastball, smashes it to the second baseman, who's playing up the middle for the first out. Our leadoff hitter is out for 3. That brings up yesterday's leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. Langford's been in a little slump lately. He's going after the first pitch a lot and popping it up on and or in the infield quite a bit. See what he does here. I wouldn't give him the take, but boy, pick out something you love. Average is now dipped under 300, 299. First pitch down the middle, taken for a strike. I wonder if he did that on purpose. I would have if I were him. Get into the game a little bit, especially you don't want to, when the guy before you gets out, you don't want to get out in your first pitch and then have the 3-hitter have to take a strike and you could be out of there in 5 pitches, right? So 1-1 pitch to Langford. Down for a ball, 2-1. Oh, thanks, baby. Appreciate you. Here, you know what? No, we're good. Thank you. Go back to the National League, Houston. We don't want you, Texas. Liberty Hank knows. Yeah, they used to be in the NL West. And now they're in the AL West. What's going on, Hank? Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for popping in on a day game. Little ground ball for Langford. 6'3". Jacob Wilson scoops it up. Jacob Wilson, the son of Jack Wilson, former shortstop for the Pirates. Makes me feel a little old. 2 fairly quick outs. And here we got Josh Young hitting 3 today. Hitting 3 this inning, of course, for Texas. 7 people on YouTube, 39 on X, and 1 on Twitch. D-Hawk popping in, saying hi. If I could hit the right button. We've been playing, didn't even know we played today. Hey, D-Hawk, what's going on? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, the inning's over. 11 pitches, 3 outs. That was quick. Jeffrey Springs, like I said, is good. The A's got 2 hits in the first inning. We got none. They got 1. We got none. Top of 2 coming at you. Hey, want me to change hats? You should check out this hat. I got some mail, and, well, I'm going to open it right in front of you, and I saw the address. I got excited. It's from the Berger Family Foundation. Jake Berger, the Texas Rangers first baseman, his beautiful wife, Ashlyn, and their beautiful daughter, Penelope. I have enough shirts. I have enough hats, I'll be honest, but I wanted it, and I got it. Check this out. That is sweet, right? 21 again for that 21st chromosome, the Berger Family Foundation. I love it. I love my Rangers. I love me some 21 chromosomes. To Down Syndrome Day at Globe Life Field. Their exclusive #1 apparel collection, our therapeutic ranch concept coming soon. Join us, and when I say us, I mean them. I have nothing to do with them except for I sent them some money and they send me a hat. You can donate with them. You can volunteer with them. BergerFamilyFoundation.org. Check out this hat. I love it. It's a little tight on my head, so I'm going to do that, but I won't make you watch that. Berger Family Foundation. Give them some love. Give them some money. Get a cool hat like I did. Again, I have no association with them. I just like what they're doing. I like Jake. I like his wife, Ashlyn. By the way, if you want to find me elsewhere, click here and you can. It's my link tree, Jeff Batesball. Yeah, you can find me wherever I might be if you so desire. My stream, I'm not sure if they're just taking a long break or what. My stream, I'll be patient. Hopefully it's just they're having a long break here. Not sure what's going on here. Here we go. I don't know what happened there. They cut my feed or something. I don't know. Was that the right way to say that? Whatever. We're back now. It's the 3-2 pitch to Simeon, taken for ball 4. I have no idea why I didn't get the first 5 pitches of the inning to watch, but maybe I hit a button. I don't know. That was weird. Simeon walks. It was a check swing. He didn't go around. He gets first base. Shoot, I missed 2 at bats. We got Simeon on first, and we got 1 out. So, shoot, yeah, our 4-hitter and our 5-hitter went by. That was weird. I wonder what happened there. Did that happen to anybody else who's watching the game? Was that just on my end? I don't know. I missed 2 full batters. Whatever. Here we are. Springs is just threw his 22nd pitch. He's got 1 out man on first on second. Malley had more than that in the first inning. Goalie's up, 224 average. He's our 6th hitter today. 1 out man on first. Maybe I just clicked the button. I don't know. That was very strange. I'm not sure. what that was. 51 of you here now. Appreciate every single one of you being here. There he goes. And Dolly says, no, you can't have a steal. I'm going to pop it out into left field. F7. And the runner needs to go back. Simeon is past third. He's going to get doubled up at first. What the heck? So Simeon was stealing. Fly ball F7. And he just said to Beasley, that's on me. He was past third base. Holy crap. So Simeon was stealing. Nah, maybe he lost track of outs. Yeah, maybe he did. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that. Weird. Yeah, Karam, that'd be good. I mean, boy, I don't want to be a frustrated guy, but it's hard not to be. TLC said it. He's probably right. He probably thought there was 2 outs and just kept going. Holy cow. Huh. Let's check the scores around the league. A whole bunch of early games today. Get my mind off of that base running. Bottom of the ninth already in Pittsburgh. Schemes through. He's not going to get the win. He got thumped a little bit, actually. Cubbies have the 8-3 lead, and the game just ended, so the ball game is over. Cubbies win 8-3. Bottom of 7 in Tampa. KC's up 7-2. Bobby Witt on a roll. Kept that hitting streak going today. Top of 7, Arizona's hitting and has the lead. 2 outs in the 7th. They're up 3-1 over the Mets. There's a delay in Cleveland, and they have a 2-0 lead at the top of the 7th. There's also a delay in Cincinnati. They're in the bottom of the 4th since he's had 2-1 over the Cardinals. Middle of 4, the White Sox at home, 1-0 lead on the Brewers. After 2 here, the A's have a 1-0 lead. You know that. Later games are Washington at Philly, Boston at Toronto, Detroit at LA. D-backs placed Martinez, their closer, on the IL. First pitch from Malley popped up into left field. That'll be the first out of the inning. This is his 40th pitch of the game, him being Malley. You guys see the fan? I want to say fall, but the truth is he jumped out of the stands last night. Pretty horrible stuff. I did tweet it on my X, so you can check that out over on at Jeff Bates on X if you want. It's pretty horrible stuff. Didn't see him move. They just took him straight to the hospital. It looked like he landed on his head/neck. 2-3-4 for the A's. 2 hitters already out. So 3-4 for the A's. Soderstrom up here. He 1-for-1 on the day already. A's up 1-0. Top of 3. The big AB, I would say, has so far today has been the walk to Rooker, 10 pitcher. Rooker took a pitch just off the outside edge for ball 4. Could have been strike 3. It was ball 4, though. And they scored their run, and we didn't. Yeah, when it rains, it pours is right. Frustration isn't the players because we know they are good guys. I'm actually just frustrated. I mean, same. Right? Pitching's been great. He jumped. I'm not saying he was trying to do it, but people on X were saying that he was very inebriated, but who knows if that's real. I'm sure we'll get news on it at some point, but he didn't slip and ball. He jumped. It's pretty nuts. Soderstrom smashes it to Marcus right at Marcus. Catches it on the line. Up to a knee, caught it on the fly. Line drive L4, not F4. 2 outs. Yeah, it was horrible, TLC, man. I you know, my first thought is I can't imagine. Well, first thought is I hope he's okay. Second thought is, what about his family? What about his friends? What about the kids and the people who were sitting there? I mean, that's traumatic stuff. Players were praying for, McCutcheon, who had just doubled right before it happened, doubled in a run, I think. We've seen Clutch in his cross and had some nice things to say on X about it afterwards, and it's just horrible. Here is the aforementioned Rooker. He took care of us last night, and so far I would say he's taking care of us today. Again, it was only a walk, but it was a 10-pitch walk, and it was a significant at bat so far in this game. Mally's at 50 pitches already, 2 outs in the third. Pounded down off of his foot for a foul ball, 1-2. Make sure you vote in the poll if you haven't already over on YouTube. How many runs will the Rangers score? My name is Jeff Bates, at Jeff Bates on X, at Texas Clubhouse on Twitch and on YouTube. Hope you subscribe and follow on all those things. Nope, not F. 6-3 for the third out. 52 pitches for Mally through 3 is not that bad. About an average of 17.3 actually. It's not that bad. I mean, you take those 10 away, that Rooker at bat, you get him on 1 pitch, all of a sudden it's a 42 pitch, 14 inning. That's not so bad. So got a text from my wife. I'm gonna make sure everything was good, and it is. Yeah, there you go. So you guys coming to bat down by 1. Let's get some runs, boys. A couple days ago, somebody asked me about my Opus, my shorts that I make. It's Opus Clip, and here's how you can use it too. I went to Vid Summit, not last year, but the year before. That Vid Summit, owned by Daryl Eves. He's the producer of The Chosen, and Mr. Beast. He's the producer of some of the most watched videos on YouTube. Anyway, it was amazing, and I got all these ideas and all these notes and all these. I mean, I have a couple of YouTube channels that are both monetized, and that trip was one of those reasons. Well, whatever. The most common, hey, you need to, I got out of the Vid Summit, Opus Clips. Opus Clips is amazing. It's easy. An idiot like me or brilliant people can use it. It uses AI to take the audio or the creations that you already have, that you already love, and it turns them into shorts for you. I do a little tweaking on the back end because I want to. You don't have to, but you can. It's amazing. Opus Clips. The link is below. Sign up, get it, use it. You'll grow on YouTube. You'll grow on Twitter. It's awesome. And anytime anybody uses any of my referral links for any of the products I recommend, I'll jump on a Zoom 30 minutes with you, teach you how to use it. Corey Seager taking BP earlier today. They're showing that on the RSN. Didn't take a lot of pitches. They had a lefty throwing there, which I find interesting because the other day versus a lefty starter during BP, a couple people were talking about how they used a machine, not a lefty. John Moore from with Jeff Wilson, that podcast, Rangers Today, I want to say, but I don't want to get it wrong. Whatever. Posted they didn't have anybody throw lefty. I just showed somebody throwing lefty, so I thought that was a little silly, but whatever. Yeah, Burger pops up. 7-hitter Burger pops up. 1 out in the third. Jeffrey Springs is flying. 25 pitches in. We already got 1 out in the third. 8-hitter, 9-hitter. 8-hitter today is Ahmed. Anyway, back to Corey. Should be ready to go this weekend. Back to my little ad for Opus Clip. Click on the link right there in chat. And you can click the link directly. You don't have to type it in. You can get started with that if you are a creator and you want to grow. Smitty, Seager, Kumar, and Dustin Harris all on the screen there. 3 people who are injured. Hey, fans of Green Bay Packers, what's going on? Saw you on, where was it? Where was it? Oh, Pete. Saw you on Pete's stream. I'm like, where did I see you the other? That was freaking me out. My brain just stopped. Saw you over on Pete's stream. Always good to see you. Pete's a good dude. We'll get him over here. Using fans of Green Bay Packers, member of the channel. Thanks for being a member, by the way, using those emojis. Ground ball for Med. He's out. You can see the use of emoji right there. Oh, maybe not. Oh. There it is. You see it now. I love those. Anyway, glad you're here. 2 outs. Bottom of 3, 1-0 bad guys. Tucker Barnhart, 2-time Gold Glover, hitting left-handed against Jeffrey Springs, the lefty. Not ideal. And first pitch, of course, pops it up. F5, even though he's standing where the shortstop is, 30 pitches for Springs through 3 innings. Hey, I have an idea. Take a pitch. Holy crap. At this rate, it's a complete game shutout at 90 pitches. We're going to have a Maddox again? My goodness. Oh, our offense. Our offense is trapped. 1/3 of the game already gone. 53 people here on X7 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch. You all get to watch. I'm just going to stay here. I'm just going to stay here. The Rangers have sent the minimum to the plate, as Mr. McFarland just tweeted, posted, exited, whatever it says. Yeah, Marcus got on, but then he tried to steal second, but it was F7, and he rounded third on the way to the ball landing in the left fielder's glove. Which doesn't work in baseball. Hit me. TLC. Hit me, TLC. What you got? Ask away. Here we go. If we think these players are good, we'd honestly stuck with them due to the contracts. Is there real talk about coaching staff? No. Well, define real talk. I mean, fans on X. Bochy knows more than all of us combined. Ochi has forgotten more baseball than any of us will ever know. And here's the thing, TLC and anybody else. I read other stuff and people hate the hitting coach. At this point, we need some sort of shakeup. I mean, we don't. See, that's I love you, but that's just wrong. As it relates to the pitch, I don't know. Maybe we do. I guess what I'm really trying to say is we don't know that, right? We don't know that. Could they fire him? Sure. It's the same hitting coach that took us to the World Series 2 years ago. He didn't forget how to teach hitting. You know, I think the human need for blame, fly ball deep to right, goalie's going to make the play. 1 out, top of 4. That was Andujar. Day coming up. I think the human need for finding blame is the culprit here. And I'm not saying you shouldn't make it did. You can't. You keep hitting the same nail the same way. It's not going in. You got to do something different. So I get that, and I agree with that. But we don't know what's wrong. But here's what I'll say: baseball's hard. The other team's trying to. You know, there's more unknown than we know. Nobody predicts every game. I mean, baseball, you shouldn't bet baseball because baseball is so impossible to pick. The best team in the league is going to win 54 games. The best team in the league is going to lose 54 games. It's those other 54 games that matter. And then when you look at 1-run records and, you know, hitting with runners in scoring position after the 7th inning and all these things, you just throw it all into the pot and you switch it around, and what comes out? Results of the game. Everything we look at is in the past. Do you think Adolis Garcia should be our right fielder? If not, who should it be? Should Simeon be at second base? If not, who should it be? I mean, Bochy's switching up the lineup like a freaking madman. I just think saying Donnie Eckert is the problem is not something we could possibly know. Watching this team struggle for every season, I'm not looking for blame. Yeah, just bring someone in. Could be personality class. You know, the who knows part is the part that I say we don't know. If there's a reason to fire him, Bochy will fire him. I just think it's an unknowable thing for us. You know, Ron Washington, we watched. Somebody in that dugout made a large mistake yesterday. We know that for a fact. We don't know what's happening with the hitters down in the cage. Nice pitch, splitter down and away, strike 3. 2 outs, Urias coming up. Valley looks good this inning. First 2 hitters anyway. I just, you know, it's not MLB The Show is what I'm saying. I think today's modern fan wants to blame, to find a scapegoat, make a change. People always say, and I'm not saying you're saying this, TLC, at all, but I see every day that the Rangers lose, somebody saying they're not even trying. You know, I hate it when I hear people say it's an embarrassment. These are pro athletes. Bochy knows more than we do. Tapper to the mound, great inning for Malley. 62 pitches in. He's actually looked really good. I mean, we got the 1 run against us. 3 hits for the A's. Nothing for us. They faced the minimum of Rangers through 3. Second time around, hopefully we'll get to Mr. Jeffrey Springs. I feel for the players. We are stuck for the season. I hate to watch this all season. It'd be such a shame. I still believe they are the best team in the West. We are, I mean, I tweeted it out earlier. I posted it out earlier. We are exactly our record at all times. But we have played a tougher schedule than most teams have. I think we have the 3rd hardest schedule in April as it relates to winning percentage. Does that matter? I don't know. I think that if I look at our pitching staff, starters, if I look at, 1 through 8, right? If I look at our bullpen and I look at our offense, our pitching looks elite and has been really freaking good. Elite with some risk, right? But really freaking good. Our bullpen was above average, but not great. It's been pitching really, really good. Yesterday was ugly, but it's been really, really good. And our offense has been horrible, but Heim and Higgy behind the plate, just talking about offensively now, not talking about defense. Offensively, that's plus, right? Berger at first, probably middle, certainly not been the best. Will he hit 250 with 30 home runs? That's what he's done every year for the past 3. I don't know, but so far in April he hasn't. Simeon's been horrible. Looks like he's coming out of it. We are stuck with Simeon for sure. I think I'm happy that we're stuck with Simeon. I love Simeon, but he ain't going anywhere for a while. Saw somebody saying, "Oh, we'll trade Simeon." No, we're not trading Simeon. Shortstop at Seager, he is who he is. He's as good as anybody in the batter's box and as bad as anybody on the IL list. So it is what it is. We'll see. But I'd take him. Not a lot of guys I'd rather have instead of him. I love Josh Young. I think the best is still to come with him. I love him. Left field, Wyatt Langford, I think he could be an MVP. Right field, Doley. I think we've seen the best of Doley, but he's still been elite defensively this week even. His game-winning walk-off. First pitch for Pilar. Holy crap. First pitch for Pilar popped up. So the scouting report, talking about Donnie Eckert, TLC, and everybody else who's listening, the scouting report must be, I don't know anything, except for I watched the first 10 batters of this game, must be go after the first thing you see. I don't know why that would be. Perhaps his secondary stuff is really brutal against hitters when they're behind in the count. For whatever reason, what I've seen in these first 10 hitters, they're going after the first strike they see. And hence, we're at 32 pitches now and 1 out in the 4th. It is maddening. It is. And Doley has been great in right field. And then I didn't say center. I skipped over center because Evan Carter should be our center fielder, but he's not. Leody Taveras was asked for by Bochy or CY said lots of people inquired about Leody Taveras in the offseason. Lots of people wanted him. He's still a talented guy. He's cheap. He's been elite defensively. He has not been good this year, though. That's for sure. And his offense has been pretty good the last week or so. I think, where do I see an offensive hole? All of that to say, where do I see an offensive hole for my Rangers? Well, center field. Right field, a lot of potential there, but a lot of swing and miss. Berger's been horrible. Peterson, oh, I didn't mention DH. Peterson's been horrible. Do I think Berger will be a 250, 30 home run guy? I do. Do I think Peterson will have a 250 or 25 bombs and 80 RBIs? I do. Do I think Doley will have 20 to 25 with 80 to 90 RBIs? I do. I don't know if that's enough in right field, but that's what I think. Do I think Simeon will have 20 bombs and 90 runs? I don't know. And by the way, I never mentioned Josh Smith because he doesn't really have a home, but he's been great. Langford yanks one foul hard. So what say you, TLC and everybody else? I mean, what position do you want an upgrade offensively on? Tell me. Showing a little kid who got a foul ball. Proud mom. That's sweet. I love that. It's going to be a base hit, I think. Yes. Drops in front of, who's that? Butler out there. Base hit for Wyatt Langford. So I like that. That's a 3-2 base hit for Langford. I like that way more. So Evan Carter I love for a lot of reasons, right? And they call him full count because he takes a lot of pitches. That's why I think he's the perfect one-hitter for us, especially with Corey Seager hitting 2 or maybe 3 if Evan Carter's the leadoff hitter eventually. Full count Evan Carter. What a great nickname because he takes a lot of pitches. Wyatt base hit there with a full count. Love that, especially when Springs was sitting on 30 pitches like a minute ago. You need to work. You need to get the starter out sometimes. Right, Cameron? At least they won't get no hit. Exactly. 3-hitter Josh Young up, 1 out, man on first. 1-0 A's. We're fixing the world. First pitch. Got to be. So this is a Donnie Ecker thing. I guarantee it. I don't know. Shouldn't guarantee it. But I guarantee it. The scouting report must say, first thing you want, go eat today. Because they're swinging his first pitch. And they're popping it up like crazy. Yeah, TLC. I mean, I don't like the idea of Evan Carter and then Corey because lefty-lefty, especially in the later innings, they'll just fire a lefty at them both. So if Evan is your leadoff hitter long-term, then Corey's not your 2-hitter. Jonah Heim, 0 for 1 today. See if he goes for the first pitch. Throw over to first. And to my surprise, Heim does not swing. Young is shaking his head walking out the field, but bro, you've only seen 2 pitches. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's got to be their scouting report. It's got to be their plan of attack. 2 outs, man on first. Down by a run. Top or bottom of 4, excuse me. Jonah Heim takes the pitch that is up for ball 1. Love to hear what you guys think about what I just said. 64 of you are here, 5 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch. Everybody else over on X. Jonah flies out to left. Easy, boring F7. We're not even making them make plays. They're just catching fly balls and pop-ups. We're through 4, 1-0 bad guys. Our offense is getting to me. All right, it's potty time. Hey there, if you're watching this, it's either potty time or I needed a Diet Pepsi. I'm either going to the bathroom or I'm going downstairs to get a Diet Pepsi. It's probably in between innings. Maybe not. What should you do while you're waiting? Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already at Texas Clubhouse. Go follow me on X at Jeff Bates on X. Subscribe to my Substack, The Batesball Report. You could super chat me. You could become a member of the channel. There are so many things you could do that would make me happy. And, you know, most of all, just stay here because by now I'm probably done. I probably got that Diet Pepsi or went potty or both. Is potty weird? Hey, I'm glad you're still here. I'm not back yet. I probably had to go downstairs if it's been this long because I probably need a Diet Pepsi. Whatever. Thanks for being here. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? Have you checked me out on X at Jeff Bates on X? That's the phrase. We're not even making the other team play. Yeah. We're only down by one. If you're watching the broadcast, they're showing that on this date in, what was it, 1990, I think, Nolan Ryan threw his 7th no-hitter. He was 44 years old. That's crazy. Nobody out top of 5. 1-0 A's. Nick Hurts hitting 8 today, and he's 0 for 1 today. Yeah. It is what it is. Scoreboard is scoreboard, but no, it can't be. I mean, Corey Seager hasn't been in the lineup for a week and a half. Goalie's been bad. Simeon's been bad, but been a little better late, a lot better lately, actually. Tavares has actually gotten a little hot, but he hasn't been great. Langford's been great this year, but not lately. Young's been pretty good, but nothing great lately. Right? Smith's not in the lineup, so no reason talking about him. Berger looked like he was coming out of it, but looked horrible yesterday. Right? Who am I forgetting? Did I forget somebody? Peterson's starting to come out of it, not in the lineup here. Might come in once we get Springs out of here, if we do. Yeah, Simeon's been looking good lately, really. I mean, not on the base pass much. Kurtz, wow, dropping his head and flopping around. That looked ugly. Strike 3. Maley's looking really good after that one. I mean, really just the one at bat to Rooker, which was just a walk. Everything else, he's looked really good. Biggest shock has to be Jock. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's what everybody seems to say, and you're probably right, but Berger's been disappointing. Simeon and Dolly have been very disappointing. But Jock's numbers have been horrible. Yeah, I guess you're right. Jock's number, what was he? 67 or something for a while. Surprised he's not on. I don't know what that means. On the lineup, he'll probably play today with he gets Springs out. Maybe not. Springs might just throw an 80-pitch shutout. Ground ball to third for Pareda, the 9-hitter. 2 quick outs in the 5th. Brings up the top of the order. Butler's 0 for 2 on the day. He had a grand slam. That was his first one ever yesterday. Totally took the win. I mean, it was very unlikely down 3-1 with Mason Miller. We were going to get back in it. But then he hit a grand slam, and it didn't matter at all. Bottom 5, Butler up, 2 outs. Fastball up, ball 1. Maybe hit 92 on the radar gun. That was nice. Splitter it down at 85. 62 people here, just 3 on YouTube, just 1 on Twitch, 58 on X. One ball, 2 pitch strike. If Malley gets out of this inning with this pitch, not so much, ball 2. 5 innings, 1 earned run. You can't cry, right? So I feel like I said this exact same thing yesterday. How are we sitting on 0 every game? Pitch taken, 1-2-3 inning for Malley, strike 3. Malley looks elite. Malley looks really, really good again. Outside of that one at bat to Rooker, which was a walk. I'm very happy with what I'm seeing. It ain't Malley that's the problem. I'm knocking over stuff here. It's the offense. It's maddening. I think TLC used the word maddening. I'm going to steal it. After a year like this, no way guy stays in Texas. They have a chance to go, at least on the pitching staff. Fool me once, shame on you. I mean, I don't agree with that at all. I mean, DeGrom's not going anywhere. Evaldi's not going anywhere. I mean, Leiter's not going anywhere. Kumar's not going anywhere. for your 5 starters right there. TLC knows the game. I love it. I love it. I love having these baseball talks. You make my day, dude. Like, I'm having no fun watching my Rangers lose by having a blast talking to you. And I love it that you care and you know the game. Makes my day. And I'm glad you're a member. If you want to be a member of other people, check this out. Hey, thanks for watching this video, because if you're watching this video, it means you're at least a little interested in checking out membership on my channel, my YouTube channel. Listen, what is membership? Well, it's really support. It's support for me and my channel. It says that you like what I'm doing, you want me to do more of it, and I appreciate that. You also get access to emojis and some other stuff in chat, but it really just comes down to you saying, hey, keep doing what you're doing, and that means a lot to me. So even if you click off this and you don't sign up, thank you for even considering it. If you do, well, thank you. I mean, it's amazing that anyone would even consider it, and I appreciate you for checking out this video and my channel. Hope you stick around. And if you want to check that out, you can click the link that I just dropped right there. Yeah, I mean, I hear you, TLC, but there's a lot more that goes into it. I mean, why would you leave Texas if you could stay? Oh, cool. On this date, Ricky Anderson in 1991. Today, I am the greatest. I was actually at the game where Lou Brock set the all-time steals record, breaking Ty Cobb's record as a little boy. I'm pretty sure that was the first game my dad ever took me. I was 7 years old. And that Ricky beat that. Simeon first pitch. Again, first pitch, but it's a base hit right here. 43rd pitch of the game for Springs. Base hit up the middle. Simeon, last time he was on today, also, he was going, stealing, and got caught off third on a pop-up to left, and they threw him out. I'm sure to win, I mean, they're going to have a good chance to win in Texas next year. They're going to have a good chance to win in Texas this year. Yeah, that's frustrating, TLC. You're right. I mean, they're pros. They know. Nobody out, man, on first. Tying run on first. Adolis Garcia up. Takes a strike for the first pitch. Sweeper barely in. That's unhittable. That pitch is unhittable. No one hit that pitch. But nobody's leaving. Again, DeGrom's under contract. Evaldi's under contract. Leiter's under contract. Kumar's under contract. That's 4 of the 5 right there. Malley will be a free agent. We'll see what happens with him. If the Rangers don't spend the money to go over the salary cap, the luxury tax threshold, which they say they're not going to, then they should be big players in the free agency next year. Whatever that means. I don't think the free agent class is a very good one. So yeah, Kyle Tucker, I'm looking at it right now. Kyle Tucker will be available if the Cubs don't re-sign him, which apparently they're trying to do from all the reports. And he is not somebody that we would go after, I would think. Garcia pops one up to center. That'll be an F8, 1 out. Simeon stays at first. Dylan Cease will be a free agent. I doubt we would pay for a starting pitcher because I already said we got 4 under contract. DeGrom, Leiter, Rocker, Eovaldi. Bo Bichette won't be somebody we're looking at. Munetaka Murakami. He's a first baseman, third baseman in Japan. Big power hitter. Maybe. If Berger keeps hitting like he's hitting, maybe. Obviously, CY and the front office love their Japanese prospects. Murakami's been a star there for years, so I wouldn't call him a prospect, but he's coming over. Berger's up. 1 out, man on first. Jeffrey Springs hasn't even thrown 50 pitches yet. 1 out in the 5th, 4 1/3. Slider. Simeon running again. Oh, called him out. I thought he was safe. So I wasn't watching but I was about to say safe at second, and they called him out. They are challenging it. Just my eyeball not staring at it. Can't really tell his foot's blocking it. It's a lot closer than I would have thought, but I still think, I think he's safe. Here we go. You can't tell there. I think he's safe. So here's the problem, and this is my problem with replay. It's not. Let me see here. He looks safe to me. My problem here. Watch one more. No, you're not gonna be able to tell here. My problem with replay is this. It's not look at it and make your best determination. It's can we definitively say that the umpires were wrong? If we can't definitively say the umpires missed it, they go with what they said on the field. I think they just need to put a little sensor in there. And with what I saw, they can't overturn it. I thought he was safe, but nice. Overturned. He's safe. Wow. Love being wrong. All right, one out. Tying run at second. Berger, do your job and get this RBI in. Oh, one. We'll go back to the free agent conversation here momentarily. One out, man on second. 0-1 pitch to Jake Berger. Pops it up in the infield. Kurtz catches it, 2 outs. What freaking heck? Anyway, back to the free agents who should be available next year. Bregman, if he wants to step away from Boston, which I find unlikely, but could become a free agent. Zach Gallen. I don't think that's right. Maybe it is. Oh, Zach Gallen. Never mind. I'm thinking Corbin Burns. Zach Gallen will be available. I don't see him being a pitcher that we'll look at. Framber Valdez, who could easily be traded. He'll go get paid a ton. Michael King, can't imagine him coming here, but he's a stud. Ranger Suarez, I think he's throwing today. Pete Alonso wants to stay in New York, and I think he'd look great here, but I don't see that happening. Ground ball down the third base line, dropped by the third baseman. Is he safe? Yes! Ahmed beats it out. 2 outs, infield hit. Andujar went to his left, dropped it, picked it up quickly, fired to first. Bang, bang play at first. They call him safe. 2 outs, first and third. And that was Nick Ahmed. Did I say that? I don't even know if I said that. Tucker Barnhart coming up. Lefty on lefty. Barnhart. There's nothing we can do here. Heim is the DH, so there's no play. Barnhart's playing the whole game, or we lose our DH. So too early to talk about a pinch hitter, except for we really need a run right here. So again, to reset, 2 outs, first and third. We're down by 1. Tucker Barnhart. Lefty on lefty. Tough job here, but let's get him in somehow. Sweeper in the first, or the edge inside. Strike 1. Sheesh. Slow sweeper hits the top edge. 0-2. Don't know how any lefty could do anything with that. 0-2 pitch. We'll get back to the free agent talk here in a minute. I'll catch up in chat. First and third, 2 outs. 0-2 pitch. Fouled away by Barnhart. That was the 55th pitch for Jeffrey Springs, who's looked absolutely elite. Come on, kid. Not so much a kid. I don't know. Tucker. 0-2 yanked foul. 71 people are here, 63 on X, 7 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch. I am way behind in chat, but we will finish up the free agent conversation, and then I'll catch up on chat after we see Tucker. Not going to run here, pretty please. Barnhart 0 for 1 in his Rangers career. Chance for an RBI or 2 right here. Big winding sweeper. Fouled away. Ahmed on first was running. First and third, Simeon on third, Ahmed on first. Good guys down 1-0, and then the bad guys 2 outs, bottom of 5. Springs tosses over to first. Yeah, boy. Victory Plus stats guy just throws up what I'm thinking. We've been leaving runners on base like you win an award for winning most people left on base. Ahmed goes, no throw. Safe at second. Ball high. What does that make it? 2-2, I guess. Royals finished off the Rays, winning 8-2. Now base hit scores 2, so that matters. Right, Karam? Come on now. Come on now. Get a hit here, kid. Time called by the hitter, I guess. Yeah, base hit here is yes, please. Oh. I'm in such a negative spot. I'm so expecting failure here. Ah! Fastball a little high in the zone, in my opinion. Taken for strike 3. Okay, here we go. Cubs are on the upswing. I think Tucker, if Tucker wants to sign there, he might sign there, but why would he sign there before he becomes a free agent, right? You only get to be a free agent like this once. He's going to wait it out unless the Cubs just bring the Brinks truck up to him, right? But we'll see. Yeah, well, there we went. Yeah, it didn't make sense to me, TLC. When I saw he was going down, I've liked that, I don't love the idea that you DH your other catcher, because if somebody gets hurt, then you lose the DH. And so when we lost our Higgy, we put in Barnhart first game, and Barnhart hits left-handed. To me, you play Heim at catcher, right? You let him hit it right-handed and you hit somebody else. But I think that becomes, who's that somebody else? Smitty, lefty. Peterson, lefty. No pressure, nice rip. Come on now, base hit area. Would have been nice. All right, let's get back to our conversation. Amen to that, right? That's why I'm sitting here, fat and gray, and talking to you guys rather than playing, right? Yeah, I mean, I didn't look at the replay. I thought it was up, but I'm rooting for us. All right, last guy we talked about is Alonso. Other people they mentioned, Luis Ariz doesn't fit for us. Cody Bellinger doesn't fit for us. Shane Bieber doesn't fit for us. Bueller doesn't fit for us. Zach Eflin doesn't fit. Eric Betty doesn't fit. Jack Flaherty doesn't fit. Ryan Helsley, 100% fits. 100% fits. Hae-Sung Kim doesn't make any sense. We've got all kinds of people who do what he does. Cedric Mullins, who could get traded very quickly, actually. I hear Baltimore's looking. Does not make any sense. Josh Naylor, maybe. Only the second guy I mentioned. Tyler O'Neill, maybe. Maybe. I actually love that guy. JT Realmuto, not a chance. Kyle Schwarber, no. We got Jock Peterson. Lane Thomas, I love him. Wanted him last year at the trading deadline. Unlikely. Gleyber Torres, unlikely. Devin Williams, yes, please. So who are we looking at next year? What do we go, like 20 deep? the most likely free agents next year, and I named 3 that we would even put, in my opinion, consider. Ryan Helsley will probably get traded by the Cardinals to somebody this year, right? Josh Naylor, right? Maybe, but then we're giving up on Berger. Tyler O'Neill, maybe, but then we're giving up on Garcia, and we got one more year of Garcia. Devin Williams, who just lost the job in New York, but he'll get it back as the closer. I think it's Helsley and Devin Williams. I think we don't have a closer this year because they're going to get a closer next year, and I think one of them, it'll be Ryan Helsley or Devin Williams. I believe that. I think we do not go over the luxury tax this year, and we use some of that money to go get a closer. And I think it's likely to be one of those 2 because they're the only 2 that are available. Jacob Wilson, who can't stand still. He's like that twitchy little acorn chasing sloth looking. I don't know what the heck. It's not a sloth. What is that? The thing in Ice Age up to bat. He's 0 for 2 today. He's a 2-hitter for the A's. 0-2 pitch. Popped into center. Looks like it's going to be a base hit. Yes. Pilar can't get their base hit for Jacob. Yeah, I thought it was ball too, TLC. I didn't watch the replay, but I thought it was ball. Yeah, he's been horrible. I'll just be real. I hope he continues to be horrible, and I hope we get him next year. I like whoever goes to the Yankees. They start, I know, right? Yeah, true. I almost think we need a personality, which I thought I don't disagree. I love the Rangers. I'm a huge fan of the Rangers, but I thought we were a little. This is just my opinion now. I'm talking out of my rear end here. I think one of the things that was wrong with us last year was we're a little lethargic, right? Like, I love Corey Seager, but he is not Mr. Fun. I love Marcus Semien. He is a serious dude. Josh Young, Wyatt Langford, serious dude. Evan Carter, pretty serious kid. Doley fun, Tavares fun, Nate's fun. He's gone, right? Who am I missing? Smitty's fun. Jonah's fun. I'm just talking about, offense guys, right? Max was hilarious and fun. But yeah, I think I looked for that with Jock. Oh, who said that? TLC? Yeah, I totally agree with you, TLC. I thought, and I still think that Jock is bringing that. We'll bring that. I think that as the team turns to Peterson and Josh Young, maybe long term, maybe we'll get a little looser. That's going to be a base hit in right field, I think. Yep, it is. Stroked into right field by Soderstrom. Wilson's going to stay at second. Nobody out first and second. Malley getting hit a little bit. That's 81 pitches for Malley here. 5 full innings. We're top of 6. Might be towards the end for him. Brooker. Who's Brooker? Brooker coming up. Their 4-hitter. Could do some damage here. So, yeah, TLC, I deeply agree with what you just said there. Well, you thought we'd have enough lead on games on paper. Yeah. Well, it wasn't, you're right, TLC, but it wasn't so much that. It was that there's no money to go get one. Like, I hate the luxury tax, but the owner said we're going to stay under the luxury tax. So there's nobody. So if we stay under this year, then it resets and they can go spend money without paying the stupid penalty, right? Until they get that fixed. That's a stupid rule, but whatever. But they'll be free to spend whatever they want next year without having to pay a tax above and beyond what they pay. And I just read off the top 25 free agents, and, it's Devin Williams and it's Helsley. And that's it. Now, that doesn't mean that there might be some other guys who become closers. I mean, and there's always a couple guys. I mean, when we got Kirby Yates last year, late in spring training, nobody thought he was going to be the best closer in the league. And he is, or he was. Right? I would have loved Tanner Scott, but that wasn't going to happen. Right? He was going to get too much, and he did. Weather update, my friend Haley. Haley going to be our weather correspondent. She's actually at the ballpark. Weather update, the temperature in the ballpark, 72 degrees. Also, nice ring. She got a nice ring. Corey Seager comes off. Yeah, I think they are, TLC. I agree. Yeah, TLC, I agree. 100%. Yeah, I don't know if it's that, but you might be right. Like when your biggest paid, biggest stars, very respected guys are both not dour, but they're not outwardly fun. I mean, I love them both. I'm a huge fan of both. Yeah. I think you're right, TLC. The season's over. No, it's not. Now the question is, how do they fix it? Cameron hit his head today. He went to the stadium. It was so beautiful that he fainted, hit his head on the beautiful stadium, and then said that silliness. F9, Dolly gets behind it, throws it in. Wilson moves to third. Dolly correctly throws it to second. 2 outs, first and third. Glad you're here, Cameron. Sorry you hit your head on the beautiful stadium. Thank you. I love my ring. I bet you do. Very cool. Stoic. There you go. Which I'm a believer in being stoic. I'm not stoic. I would like to be stoic. I'm a believer in stoicism. My wife, who is freaking awesome, is stoic. Super annoying. Yeah, they are. They both are. That's the right word. Go Stars. Are they tonight? I think they're tonight, right? I'll be at a concert tonight, so I'll have to watch it on my phone. 1-0 bad guys. Bottom. Nope. Top of 6. 2 outs. Blade, former first rounder, up to bat. I'd like to see Lat come in and have some good innings. Cameron loves the roof on the stadium. He wanted me to tell you guys that. Fastball strike. 73 people here, 68 on X, just 5 on YouTube, just 1 on Twitch. Appreciate all of you in the middle of the day. Spend a little time with me and our Rangers. Make sure you like the stream if you haven't already. 5 super chats gets us a post-game show. New members get big smile for me. Foul balls back, get us a 1-2 count. Almost assuredly last inning for Malley. I would say this might be his last hitter. Guys are throwing. Malley's going to throw his 90th pitch here. He'll either end, this batter will either end with the bases loaded, another run scored, or the end of the inning. And I think it probably means this is his last batter. TLC for the win. And well, I hate 110-degree baseball, right? Cameron says the Palace in Arlington is spectacular, and we are blessed to have it. I think this is Malley's last batter, Kerm. Tapper to him, tosses a first, inning over, and we keep the 1-0 lead. Malley will probably be done, almost assuredly be done, answering your question, Karam. Only gave up 5 hits, but the Rangers only have 2. We are heading to the bottom of, 6, right? Top of the order up. 3rd time through the order, whether it be the bullpen or Jeffrey Springs, we need to get some freaking runs. I don't want to hear about hits. I don't want to hear about walks. I want 2 2-run home runs this inning. If you want to learn how to make shorts the easy way, let AI do it for you. Here's how. I went to Bid Summit, not last year, but the year before. That Bid Summit, owned by Daryl Eves. He's the producer of The Chosen and Mr. Beast. He's the producer of some of the most watched videos on YouTube. Anyway, it was amazing, and I got all these ideas and all these notes and all these. I mean, I have a couple of YouTube channels that are both monetized, and that trip was one of those reasons. Well, whatever. The most common, hey, you need to, I got out of the Vid Summit, Opus Clips. Opus Clips is amazing. It's easy. An idiot like me or brilliant people can use it. It uses AI to take the audio or the creations that you already have, that you already love, and it turns them into shorts for you. I do a little tweaking on the back end because I want to. You don't have to, but you can. It's amazing. Opus Clips. The link is below. Sign up. Get it. Use it. You'll grow on YouTube. You'll grow on Twitter. It's awesome. And anytime anybody uses any of my referral links for any of the products I recommend, I'll jump on a Zoom 30 minutes with you, teach you how to use it. I just noticed on that clip there, I say doo-doo. That was pretty funny. 75 people here. 68 on X, 6 on, just had 8. 6 on YouTube, still 1 on Twitch. I appreciate every single one of you. Where did I leave off? TLC said, I would never go to a game if it wasn't inclusive. Yeah. I don't. Cameron, are you young? You must be a kiddo, right? I have a wife and 4 daughters and 2 grandsons and 2 granddaughters, and some amount of mismatch of that is usually coming to the game with me. I go to a lot of games on my own too, but no family is going to go to a game when it's 110. So I always hear no disrespect, Cameron, but when I hear people say it like you, I always think you're young and you're the only person you're thinking about, and there's no other thing to consider. You know, if I'm a single man, and I don't know, yeah, maybe I don't know, but I'm assuming, Cameron, you're a young man and you're just you. If you have a family of 4 or 8 or 9, you ain't going when they're going to cry in the 3rd inning. They should always open the roof if it's under 90 and no chance of rain. Everyone is soft and lazy these days. Cameron, that last line, you might be right, but it is not relevant to the other things you've said. And you know what? My 55-year-old fat butt is soft and lazy these days too, because I was hard and non-lazy for long enough. Thank you very much. But I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. But that is not a good argument for why we shouldn't have a roof. In my never so humble opinion, Jeffrey Springs still in there. 1 out, 1-1 count to Wyatt Langford. I would like 2 2-run home runs this inning. I don't know how we're going to get that with Langford hitting this solo home run that's about to come. So maybe we'll just have 3 home runs in the inning. I don't know. Langford, 1-1 pitch. Let's do some damage. Pops it straight up for the 20 freaking time in the week. Wyatt Langford trying to hit the roof. Cameron got a hold of him and said, hey, get rid of the roof. And Wyatt's trying to, I mean, what the heck? 5-6, 2 outs. Josh Young won't be hitting that 2-run home run because there's nobody on base. Not sure how we're having 2 2-run home runs with nobody on and 2 outs already. Josh Young, Jeffrey Springs. Big, fat, slow 76-mile-an-hour sweeper that catches the back edge of the outside corner for the 100th time. Change up 79, ground ball to the shortstop, 6-3. 69 pitches. Shutout through 6. We are swinging at the first pitch and doing nothing with it. Springs looks good, but we look bad. We've talked about this, man. I've told you there's rules on that. Maylee's Dunn gave up just 1 earned run. Let's talk about it. Let me find it to talk about it. We'll do it this way. Tyler Mahle looked really good for the good guys. Not good enough because we can't score any runs, but his line is 6 innings, 1 earned run, 5 hits, 1 walk, 6 Ks. Drops his ERA 1.6, 1.5. No, his ERA goes up to 1.19. Today gave up 1 in 6, which is 1.5. Webb will be coming in for us next. So far for us, just 2 hits. Langford got 1. Simeon got 1. Simeon has a steal also. He also has a bonehead base running play that cooked us. 5 hits for the bad guys. 2 from Soderstrom. 1 each for Wilson, Andujar, and Urias. RBI for Rooker. No, I'm sorry. RBI for Andujar. Rooker still think is the biggest at bat of the game. 10 pitches against Mahle. Got that walk. And that's where we're at. I mentioned this earlier, but I will say it again. Bobby Witt got another hit today, extending his major league best Joe DiMaggio attempt. 22 games. It was a clutch home run, too. I'm just reading the headline right there, but I saw he got the hit earlier. Think about DiMaggio had 56, and we get excited when he's at 22. What a impossible-to-get record. Soto apparently went deep today. Cubs got to Paul Skeens. Lots of stuff going on. And we got 1/3 of the game left. 9 outs to score a couple. Down 1-0 to the bad guys of not Oakland. Jacob Webb facing 7, 8, and 9 in the 7th inning. Again, we're down 1-0 to the A's. Fouled away, 0-2 counts. 76 people are here. 6 on YouTube, 69 on X, 1 on Twitch. I welcome you all. Yeah, maybe I think I heard something about that. I think so. You want me to look? I think I saw that. Dolly going to make the play? Trying to check the Mets score. Soto 2 for 3, 2 RBIs, 2 home runs. He now has 5 on the year. Now he's hitting 252. 2 bombs today, 5 total. I think the big news in baseball right now is the fan who jumped out of the freaking stands. Pittsburgh, hope he's okay. Have my doubts. Nick Kurtz, 8-hitter, 0 for 2 today. Smashes one into center for a base hit. 1 out hit, man on first, the 9-hitter coming up. Webb gives up a hit. Kurt's coming out for a runner, 9-hitter Peretta. Might be being pinch hit for. I'm not sure if I'm looking at the pinch runner. I don't know what we're looking at here. I'll let them do what they're doing, then I'll tell you. Somebody years ago when something fell on somebody or something? Yeah, I think I remember that. All right. 9-hitter Peretta playing third today. Made a nice play earlier. He's 0 for 2. 1 out man on first. Double play would be nice. Webb on the hill for the good guys. Fastball up, ball 1. Oh, I do remember Cameron. I mean, I don't remember it well, but I'm aware of it. Yeah. You know, I was thinking might have been in Minnesota where that coach got hit by the runaway cart or whatever. That's what popped in my head when you said that. Yeah, I do remember that. I don't remember any details about it, but I remember it. 2-0 pitch, down 3-0. Hmm, 3-0 pitch. Probably going to be taken. So probably going to be taken because he's the 9-hitter. 3-0, and Webb throws a fastball and can't throw it for a strike. And Bochy's annoyed and pulling him out. Going to the right-hander. He saw what I saw. Crappy. That's frustrating. Yeah, that window or whatever, that's stupid. I guess they put up curtains and they don't even work. I don't. Yeah. I mean, Soto's a good hitter. He'll come around. Yeah, he hasn't been great, has he? Hey, you want some of my stuff? So listen, I have a lot of stuff. 1, I'm old. 2, I collect a lot of stuff. 3, I have access to stuff. I have a lot of stuff. Now, when I talk about stuff, I'm talking about baseball stuff mostly, but other stuff too. Got a lot of books, to be honest, but whatever. I have a lot of stuff, and so we're going to start this. Jeff's garage sale. Now, look, I put stuff on Marketplace over on Facebook. But this is stuff that I think people I know already might be interested in. Rangers fans, baseball collectors, some other random stuff too I'll put there. And often what I'm going to put on Jeff's garage sale online on Facebook, I'm putting it on Marketplace. So there's this chance, I suppose, you could ask for it and it could be already gone. But if you're checking it, if you like the kind of stuff that I like, you're going to have first access to it. I just thought this would be fun. Maybe this is stupid. Over on Facebook, Jeff's Garage Sale. Check it out. Today I put on a 42 Jackie Robinson Ranger hat. I'm about to put up some Tops Now cards. A cool Pedro Martinez Texas Rangers program that's about 25 years old. That sounds like stuff you might like. You might want to check out my online garage sale. I got a lot of stuff. I'm going to put a lot of stuff over there. And there's a link to that. It's just silly. I've got too much stuff, and I thought, hey, now and then I'll throw some stuff up there, and we can connect with that and get some of my stuff out of my garage. So if you're interested in stuff like that, you can check it out. I don't have a ton posted on there, but I will. I've got a ton here ready to be posted. It's just for fun, just silly. I'm not trying to make $1 million by any means. Obi Milner lefty has been very effective this year coming in. One out first and second, Lawrence Butler up. And now that I see that, he was probably coming in no matter what with the Jacob Webb. Bochy looked annoyed, but he did show right-hander, but he was calling Milner, who already knew he was coming in. Yeah, Cameron, I agree. It seems like an easy fix, right? It's stupid. Yeah, Cameron, you're totally right on that one. Cameron, fully obsessed with stadium issues. But you're right. You're totally right. 0-2 pitch on the leadoff hitter, grand slammer from yesterday, 0 for 3 today, Lawrence, big contract Butler. Sweeper inside, pulled foul. We stay 0-2. Dave Raymond on the RSN saying what I said. How do you walk the 9-hitter? 3-0 pitch, too, man. Just throw a strike. Butler takes away 1 and 2. Double play would make me happy. One nothing bad guys. Oh, just missed on the outside, off the outside corner. 1-2 count. Giancarlo Stanton was moved to the 60-day IL by the Yankees. Butler strikes out for the third time. Milner looking good. I'll tell you, he's tough to hit, period, but lefties just look lost against him. That's pretty wicked. Pretty wicked. Bring up Wilson, their 2-hitter. 78 people here. 7 on YouTube, 70 on X, just 1 over on Twitch. I appreciate y'all. Spend a little bit of your Thursday afternoon watching my Rangers frustrate the crap out of me. 1-0 bad guys. 2 outs, top of 7, first and second. Wilson up to bat. Milner fires in there for strike 1. Paul Skeens gave up 3 home runs today to those Cubbies. 1 to Kyle Tucker. The Cubs took down Pittsburgh pretty handily, even with Skeens on the hill. Base hit off the glove of Simeon's going to score a run. 2-0 bad guys now. First and second after that base hit. And this fan gets deflated because now we need to score 3, which is 2 more than we've scored in 15 innings. Cool Gamer in the house. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you back. Thanks for being here. Come on, let's go. Yeah, might as well be 10-0. I mean, you're not wrong, buddy. You're not wrong. Soderstrom lefty against our lefty expert. Ground ball over to Berger. Tosses to Milner. The inning is over, and even though Milner looked pretty good, he gave up the run. 7 hits for the A's, 2 runs for the A's. They've left on 7. Look at, we've only left on 3 because we only had 2 hits. 2 hits. We only have 2 hits. That is not going to do it. Let's do a check again. Down by 2 now. 73 people here on X10 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch. My name is Jeff Bates. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Texas Clubhouse. Same name over on Twitch. Over on X, you can follow me at Jeff Bates on X. Tell me how ugly I am or why I'm stupid for liking the Rangers. Whatever you want to do, easiest to get me over there on X is my point. Cameron saying silly stuff again. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are here on a Thursday workday, 3:18 in the afternoon. This game's flying by. We've got 9 more outs. Is that right? To get something. Cool gamer. He's been good. Jeffrey Springs has been pretty good. I mean, in his career, he's pitching really, really well. We're hitting horrible. Hey, Michael, what's going on? Welcome in. Didn't see you here. Glad to see you now. Sorry, but Simeon looks lost. I mean, he's been hitting the ball well today. He looked lost on the base paths. Making base running mistakes, fielding errors, and looks like he is just going through the motions. I mean, I don't know if I agree with that. The base running was bad. Looks like he's getting his swing on again. He's been making defense plays. I don't know if I have to think about that, Michael. The base running mistake was huge, though. Huge. Yeah, okay, gamer. This season I think his ERA is like 5.2 or 5.3 or something. Here, let's look it up. Let's see what Springs is doing stats-wise. All right, let me pull it up. After today, obviously his ERA is going to come down, so let's take a look at it. Yeah, so 6 innings, 0 earned runs. Obviously he's done. Spence's coming in. His ERA is now 4.98. I think it was 5.3 or 5.4, something like that going into the game. I mean, it's so early that one bad start is going to screw your stats for a while. All right, and I mentioned Spence is in. He just threw his first pitch to my boy Jonah Heim. We're down by 2. You know, I thought last inning we were going to have the 2-run home runs. It's this inning. That's what I meant. This inning we're going to have the 2-run home runs. Jonah's going to get on base after that ugly curveball swing and a miss. Keep your head in there, kid. And he's going to get an 0-2 pitch, and he's going to flare one out in the outfield, and then he's going to get us rolling. 2-run home runs in this inning. I say so. Let's go. Jonah leading off 0-2 count, 0-2 on the day. 2-0 A's. That is not a base hit. That's a ground ball to the second baseman for 3. I mean, what are our numbers for our leadoff batters? Gave up 4 in the first game against the Brewers and didn't do, yeah. I mean, I believe you. You have to think about it. I am at least partially right. You're right, Michael. I totally agree with that take, 100%. I mean, 100% if I have to think about it. Hey, Kenny, what's going on? Ball in 2-0. Called it a strike, 1-1. Simeon 1 for 1 on the day. Need a hit, kid. $86 of you here, and I appreciate you all. 10 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch. 75 over on X. My name is Jeff Bates. Watching the Rangers and the A's today. Day game on a Thursday. Currently 2-0 bad guys. Simeon with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Hopefully going to get something going here for my Rangers. All the way stays 1-2. Make sure you like the stream if you haven't already. Vote in the poll if you haven't already. One, 2 pitch. Jams in foul, hallelujah. Not much hoping we can get the runs at some point. Yeah, me too. Me too. Wow, it's crazy. Cool gamer here. High hopes for the A's this year. You know, I really like the A's talent. They don't have the pitching yet. Severino's pretty good. Sears is pretty good. Miller at the end is great. Perm wants torpedo bats. I don't know. I think Jock's using one, so pretty sure he's using one. I know Berger got some. I don't know if he's using them. Check swing 2-2. Called ball 2-2. I think that the A's are gonna be really, really good. I mean, look at that talent. Kurtz is gonna be a star. Wilson's gonna be a star. Rooker is a star. Butler's right on the edge of being a star. Soderstrom could be a star. Langoliers is a star. I mean, that's a good lineup, man. Curveball in. Missed. Full count to Marcus. 1 out. Nobody on. Down by 2. Bottom of 7. Good guys need 3 to win. And they don't even have 3 hits yet today, but we'll see. Kurum thinks we need torpedo bats. Ball 4. So Simeon has tried to run twice today. Once he got picked off. He kept going on a steal attempt. He kept going to third, even though it was a fly ball to left. The second time he stole, got called out, but then it was safe on the overturn. My point is, will he run here? I hope not. We're down by 2. 1 out. Don't want to double play. Goalie's up. 0 for 2. Goalie split a gap, score a run right here, please. Simeon's been on base 3 times today with that hit we talked about in those, 2 more walks. Jolie, 0-1 count now. Needs to do some damage. A double here would score Marcus. Anything getting him on base would put the tying run on base. Bottom of 7. 1 out. 11 people here on YouTube. 88 overall. Thank you for being here. My name's Jeff. Let me know what your name is in the chat. Subscribe, like, share, all those things. More than likely, I will be live for the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday game this weekend. I don't think we have anything that will prevent me from doing so against Seattle. Hope to see you then and there, or here and there. Here and then. Deep drive to left field from Doley. Think it's in the park. It is. F7. Kenny, almost, right? Almost. Look, I mean, I've got it on a little screen because I'm doing this, so I've got it on the little screen. So sometimes those fly balls fool me. That one I thought had a shot. I also thought it was more in the gap, to be honest. But I guess it was kind of in the gap, right? Whatever. Doley hit it hard. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. F7 is an F7. Yeah, I was definitely in the gap. Hitchhiking Bones in the house. What's going on? How are you? Those are my friends from another life almost. How do y'all go Rangers? We need 2. Are you lucky? Stick around. Let's see what happens. 1 out, 2 outs. Excuse me now. 2 outs. 1 runner on. Berger. Well, I did say 2 2-run home runs this inning. Got to start with 1, right? Maybe Berger will start it right here. That would be okay with me. The Hitchhiking Bones making me smile. 85 people here, 9 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch, everybody else on X. Doley looks like I feel in the dugout. 2-0 pitch to Berger. 2-0 score against my Rangers. Oh, that is not a strike. Cutter at 90 down. Called it a strike. Yeah, Kenny saying hi to my friends, the Hitchhiking Bone. Which sounds scarier than it is, I swear. Thank you. Smash that like button. I appreciate that. Ground ball up the middle. Wilson dives. No play to be made, though. He might be hurt. He's just sitting there. Whatever. Infield hit for the not speedy. No, he just dropped it, I guess. Maybe I don't know. Can't really tell what happened there. Berger hit a ball to his left. Wilson makes the play, it looks like, but then doesn't let it go. Let it go. Let it go. That's for you, Hitchhiking Bones. I don't know what happened. It looks like he hurt his self. He hurt his self a little bit. A little bit. Yeah, he might be coming out. Or maybe it's just a pitching change. I don't know, but I will tell you that Josh Smith has been announced hitting 303 on the year. There's a righty in right now, Spence. So Smith hits lefty. They might be bringing in a lefty here. They're bringing in somebody. Yeah, Hitchhiking Bones likes the stream. I hope you do too. Jacob in the house. What's going on, Jacob? Welcome in. Thanks for calling this out. I'm driving. Oh, yeah, you're welcome, Jacob. Thanks for subscribing to my channel and saying hi in chat. You're very, very welcome. I don't try to be Dave Raymond, but I try to tell people what's going on and talk a little baseball. You're driving, so you don't talk unless you're at a red light or something. Be safe, but I appreciate you being in here. People saying hi. Bats are still silent, Jeff. What's the deal? I blame the Hitchhiking Bones. They got here late. They were here, what, the 7th inning? They just roll in, and it's just not early enough. Hopefully we got a little rally happening right now. I'm back from school pickup. Okay, 2 on. Come on, let's make it close. I love that. Thanks for coming back. Finger red number 1 from Kenny Nichols. I like it, Kenny. Kenny using the emojis. Look at, see? If you're a member, you get access to emojis. But if you're not a member, you can go the Kenny route. And I like that. That's pretty cool. It's funny, too, when you use the emojis that I made for members, when I'm on my app to do this, the live stream, I can't see the emojis. It tells me what I called it, which is not as fun. Kenny used one that I can actually see. I blame the Rangers' wives and girlfriends. Let's go, girls. Pick it up. TLC, I'm with you. Maddie, I saw Maddie, that's Seeger's girl. She's doing some acupuncture, and I just, it's not my thing. So, yeah, I blame her. No, she seems sweet. She's cute. I don't know. Gotta get the good mojo going. Amen. Like the stream if you haven't already. Lefty on lefty. Hopefully lefty on lefty offensive crime here. McFarland, batting average against 361 on the young year. Hopefully Josh Smith will add to that ugly number. This guy doesn't look like he's been doing very good this year, as I hiccup through talking. 89 people here, 13 on YouTube. Most of the rest on X. McFarland throws it funny, kind of holds it tight, right? Whatever, we're down by 2. Deuce is almost wild, right? 2-0, bad guys. 2 guys on base, 2 outs. Josh Smith up to bat. Second pitch coming from McFarland. Deuce is wild for sure. Sweeper down and away. Ball. That was close. 1-1. Base hit here almost assuredly. Scores the first run for the good guys. Double will probably tie it up. Josh Smith swings and misses 1-2. I do too, TLC. I mean, I wish it was still the righty, but McFarland's not good. So, do you want a bad lefty on lefty? Or you want the righty who's getting tired? White Sox finish off shutting out the Brewers at home, 8-0. Sweeper away now 2-2 for Josh Smith. Arguably our best hitter on the year. There's a chance to do some damage right here. Fastball down the middle, strike 3. Clearly, he was looking for the sweeper. How do you just take a fastball down the middle with 2 strikes? Like, two guys on base, 2 outs, bomb of 7. Fastball down the middle. I'll be right back. Hey there, if you're watching this, it's either potty time or I needed a Diet Pepsi. I'm either going to the bathroom or I'm going downstairs to get a Diet Pepsi. It's probably in between innings. Maybe not. What should you do while you're waiting? Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already at Texas Clubhouse. Go follow me on X at Jeff Bates on X. Subscribe to my Substack, The Batesball Report. You could super chat me. You could become a member of the channel. There are so many things you could do that would make me happy. And, most of all, just stay here because by now I'm probably done. I probably got that Diet Pepsi or went potty or both. potty weird? Hey, I'm glad you're still here. I'm not back yet. I probably had to go downstairs if it's been this long because I probably need a Diet Pepsi. Whatever. Thanks for being here. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? Have you checked me out on X at Jeff Bates on X? You want to read my words? When I write them, you can here on my Substack, the Baseball Report. We're talking Rangers and other baseball stuff. I haven't dropped anything in a while, but I will. I will. That was a rough one. 86 people here, 75 on X, 10 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch. My name is Jeff Bates at Jeff Bates on X. At Texas Clubhouse on YouTube and Twitch. Sean Armstrong on for the good guys. Down by 2, top of 8. Rob Marvin in. Thanks for being here. He wants me to call them the Sacramento Athletics. Why? I'm mostly a basketball guy, says Karam. Really? Yeah, I liked basketball a lot more when I was younger. I have had trouble liking that sport, that league for a while now. And as a Dallas DFW guy, getting rid of our boy, Rob wants me to call them the Sacramento Athletics. They are the former Philadelphia, former Oakland, future Vegas, almost Sacramento, current West Sacramento Athletics. You're welcome. What can I say except Sacramento? Brett Rooker, the 4-hitter, up 3-1 pitch, excuse me. Down and away, second walk on a down and away fastball of the day for Brent. Leadoff walk, about half the time. Leadoff hitter who gets on base scores a run. It's still Oakland A's to me. That's my favorite Billy Joel song. Still Oakland A's to me. Right? Can you tell I'm frustrated? Rob, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Hope you stick around. Base hit under left field. 2 men on, nobody out. Top of 8. Didn't even notice you missed the L. I missed the L too. Base hit in the 5-6 hole. Tony Gwynn hole. I guess it's not the Tony Gwynn hole. It's a right-handed hitter, is it? Anybody old enough to know what I'm talking about? 6-hitter J.J. Bleday, as I've said a few times in this series. And I'll be happy to get rid of the not Oakland A's. Former first-round pick Bleday. Yesterday, he blasted one off the right field wall that also caromed into Dolly. Rangers are 11-1 when the offense scores 4 runs or more. I love that stat. That stat from Gio goes back to 1947. Just kidding. Sweeper catches the outside corner. 0-2 to Bleday. Nobody out. 2 men on. 2-0 bad guys. Deuces wild. 2-0, 0-2 count. Men on first and second. Maybe. Fastball away, 1-2. Longtime Eckersley fan here. Okay, hitchhiking bones. My favorite Eckersley story is he walked Mike Davis to bring up Kirk Gibson. I'm originally a Dodgers fan. What a moment. 1988, game 1. Mike Davis walks. Eckersley didn't walk anybody that year. He walked like 9 guys all year or something. Davis works the walk. Bam. Biggest home run I ever saw. Although Dolly and Corey certainly did their best to beat that. Eckersley's a good guy. I've always liked Eckersley. He was good. Threw it at a weird slot. Ball 4, bases loaded. Yeah, because it shows now Urias. Max going to talk. We are a mess, man. We are a freaking mess. Our bullpen, our hitters are swinging at the first pitch and popping up everything. And our bullpen can't throw strikes to save its life. So frustrating. Sorry, yeah, Rob, I'm just seeing that. I just noticed Marvin the Martian. Love that. I'm a big Marvin the Martian fan. Of the Martians, probably my favorite. I mean, one guy who got stuck there, he's in like every movie, so that annoys me. So Marvin the Martian is my favorite. Martian. Elon, not an officially a Martian, but he would be, 1A, big fan. Yeah, he was fun to watch. He's had a rough life, but boy, was he good pitcher. Great as a starter, great as a closer. That's rare. Him and Smoltzy, very few people. Was yesterday Bugs Bunny Day? As a little person, I was a Bugs Bunny. Shoot, who's a kid? I love me some Bugs Bunny. But as a little person, I would come in from playing to watch Bugs Bunny. I would also come in from playing to watch Popeye for a time. Never liked spinach, though. Buzz in the tower, 1-1 pitch. Urias 1 for 3 on the day. Sean Armstrong looking horrible. Nobody out, bases loaded. Armstrong does not have any control whatsoever. We need to get lucky here. Nobody out, bases loaded. We're only down by 2. We need a 1, 2, 3 double play. We need to get lucky because we're not pitching well right here. And we're going to lose the game here pretty quick if we can't throw a freaking strike. Misses it away, 2-1. This is he said that we really need a triple. That'd be good. It was Steve Sachs my year. Gibby was having, I would have walked him and took my chances on Sachs. I met Steve Sachs. I big Dodger fan when I was a kid. Grandma wrote a letter to Vin Scully. No, it's a different story. She also wrote a letter. How did this happen? Whatever. Tommy Lasorda called me on the phone. I know nobody's going to believe me that, but that's true. He invited me down. I met Tommy Lasorda, and Steve Sachs came in all wet, just out of the shower, just wearing a towel before the game. I have pictures. I have braces on. I'm like 15. Fly ball in the center. It's going to be shallow. They'll probably tag. There will be a play. Kevin Pillar coming on strong. Big throw. Probably going to be safe. Let's see. Yeah, the throw's nowhere close. 3-0 on the now sack fly, not an F8. 3-0. Bad guys. Yuck, 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 yuck. Bugs made his debut. Oh, really? Yesterday's date, 1938? I love me some Bugs Bunny. I will fight you if you don't like Bugs Bunny. You are leaving pitchers with no... Yeah, I mean... Rusty's out. Hey, you were... Yes, Rusty was big in my life when I met Steve Saxon. Look at that. That's weird. I tell that story and I say nobody will believe me, and Russell Taylor pops in the chat confirming that I'm not a lying liar, at least not right now. Maybe some other times. When am I a lying liar? No, I don't want any more bacon. That would be a lying lie. I'm sure there's more. I also love Bugs Bunny, right? Yosemite Sam? Underrated. What's Roadrunner? Roadrunner? Big Roadrunner guy. What's what was that monster in the Bugs Bunny where there was a monster? He was big. I think he was green. I like that. I like those episodes a lot. Oh, and the baseball one. Strike 1, 2, 3, you're out. Strike 1, 2, 3, you're out. Strike 1, 2, 3, you're out. I like that one. Fly ball F9. Dolly makes the play. Second out, of course. The runner on second can move over because it's 1,000 miles away. 2 outs, first and third. 3-0, bad guys. I don't know if Rusty was lurking or he just got here, but we're going to tell him. We're going to act like he just got here. Bad guys 3, good guys 0. Good guys can't hit or strikes anymore either, but can't hit at all the last couple of days. Fox 4 says at least 2 tornadoes touched down in North Texas on Wednesday. Didn't know that. Wow. It did get wild here for a while. First and third, Tapa 8, 3-0, 9-hitter coming to bat. 2 outs. Sean Armstrong trying to get out of here with at least some chance of a comeback for my Rangers. Frustrating. 91 people here, 79 on X, 11 on YouTube. Just one lonely person on Twitch. I see you. I appreciate you. Ground out, please. Yeah, right? Some kind of out, please. How about a strike, please? Outside missed 1-1. Oh, poor kid. They're showing they're showing him again too. Poor kid misses a ball that hit him right in the hands. And of course, they get a good shot of it for the TV. Armstrong misses wild and away, 2-1. Non-competitive pitch. This is my I'm frustrated with my team face. Broken back grounder up the middle, really slow. Got to throw to first, make the play, and they're out of the inning. But the bad guys now have 3. The good guys still have 0. Hard to score when you're not hitting, but the way we're hitting, hard to score when we're hitting 2. Bottom of 8, we got 6 more outs. 4 runs or more, or we are losers today. Boy, this stinks, but I'm having fun, and I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you. Hey, if you like what's going on here and you want to support us, check this out. Hey, thanks for watching this video, because if you're watching this video, it means you're at least a little interested in checking out membership on my channel, my YouTube channel. Listen, what is membership? Well, it's really support. It's support for me and my channel. It says that you like what I'm doing, you want me to do more of it, and I appreciate that. You also get access to emojis and some other stuff in chat, but it really just comes down to you saying, hey, keep doing what you're doing, and that means a lot to me. So even if you click off this and you don't sign up, thank you for even considering it. If you do, well, thank you. I mean, it's amazing that anyone would even consider it, and I appreciate you for checking out this video and my channel. Hope you stick around. So I collect stuff still. I bought 2 things recently. I'm going to show them both off right now because I want to. You'd have to be old to know what this one's about. Are you old? Are you a Dodgers fan? Are you a Rick Monday fan? Check this out. Now, it's not a real card. For a long time, I wouldn't buy stuff like this. I would only buy it if it was a real card. But I'm not that guy anymore. I like art, right? I like art. And I like stuff that I like. And I liked this one a lot. This guy does some really cool stuff. I keep asking him to let me partner up with him, but he keeps ignoring me. But he's a nice guy. Rick Monday saves Old Glory in the, 1960 set, I think was style. 1960. That Rusty's here, am I right? I feel like it's the 1960 style, the baseball thrills. I picked that up, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Also, I showed this off the other day. I opened it, but there's other people here, so and Rusty's here, and it made me think of it. I picked this up. You know, you have to be old enough to know how to vote the right way for the All-Star game. No, says TLC. No. What? You're not old? I don't know what you're saying no about. If you knew how to vote back in the day for the All-Star game, you had to vote. There was ballots and stuff, and sometimes you would have these around. And I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. From the 03 All-Star game, place to put the ballots, right? And then you vote and you put it right in there. And that's going to go behind me here in a little bit. You got to be honest. I got too many bobbleheads back there. It's getting heavy. Not sure how to handle that. Yeah, I want to show those off. I picked those up the other day. I really like the Rick Monday Not card. And I love the All-Star ballot box. Years and years and years ago, 0-2 count already to Barnhart. They had the bigger ones. They're more white, and they stood on the ground. And they're like, I don't know, 3 feet tall, something. More box style. Uglier than that, frankly. But that's the kind of one I want. And I saw one on eBay a couple of years ago, and it was way too much. It was like $700. But I set one of those alerts. And that one popped up, and it wasn't a quazillion dollars, so I bought it. Barnhart ground ball 2, second. 1 out, bottom of 8. Good guys down 3-0. Leody Taveras coming up for the good guys. Needs to hit a 3-run home run here to tie it up. Unfortunately, there's nobody on base, so that's going to be tough. Some guy named Sterner on for the A's. the Sacramento A's. You're welcome, somebody in chat. Are you still here? You're welcome. Kind of weird. You're the Sacramento A's for what, 2 years, but everybody in Sacramento knows you're not going to be there for very long because you're going to Vegas. Oh, pretty nuts. Ten people are here on YouTube. 90 are here overall. Just one over on Twitch. I appreciate y'all. Spend a little bit of the work day Thursday afternoon. It's 3:50 here in beautiful Dallas, Fort Worth. 1:50 on the Pacific Coast. 4:50 on the East Coast. Weather check in the beautiful DFW. Daytime, cloudy. Not bad cloudy. Not scary cloudy like we had yesterday. Just normal cloudy. Real pitch down the middle, taken for a strike. The A's go to Vegas. Their stadium will be indoors. Yeah, I think I saw an artist rendering. It looked like the Opera House in Australia. Rangers are 13-1 when the bullpen pitchers come in with a lead late. They're always, yeah, I mean, it was the year 13-1 the last time we had a lead late for the bullpen. Abner Doubleday might have been even his ancestor back in 13-1, but you know. 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Boy, we're not good right now. White Langford 1 for 3 on the day coming up. Bob and 8, we're down by 3. Yeah. Well, we had 2 tornadoes touchdown here. They just announced. We were rocking and rolling for a little bit here. I'm in Fort Worth. North Fort Worth, but Fort Worth. Sweeper misses 1-0. Langford 1 for 3 needs to get on here. And he slams one in the center. F8. That's the third out. We go to the top of the 9th. We're getting shut out by not Sacramento, not Oakland, not Vegas, not Philadelphia. The West Sacramento A's. Blech. 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 Hey, you like words? You know what? Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Not all my links. A bunch of my links. You can find me. You can find a bunch of my stuff. Click that and check it out. Yeah, the goose leg. Yeah, it does. Right? It does. It does. See if I missed anything. So we went over the free agents. Not a big year next year. None of them fit the Rangers. Maybe we'll get a closer. But that's a long way off, of course. We did a score check, but we can talk about that again. Top of 8 still in delay, 2-2, Minnesota in Cleveland. Couple finals. Let's talk about the finals. Arizona takes down the Mets 4-2 in New York. Cardinals get beat by the Reds in Cincinnati 9-1. Pittsburgh loses to the Cubs in Pittsburgh behind Skeens 8-3. Colorado and San Francisco later. Detroit and LA later. LA Angels. Boston in Toronto later. It's a free game on MLB TV if you want to check that out. Washington and Philly later. I later will be at a concert. Mercy me. I can only imagine. That'll be fun. Looking forward to that. Taking one of my daughters, who's a big Mercy Me fan, as am I. Should be live the next 3 nights versus Seattle. Hope you check us out. I think this team is I think this team is not hitting. No, I think this team is not scoring runs. That's what I think. Jacob Latz in for my Rangers. A's 3, good guys none. Butler, leadoff hitter, 1-2-3 in the 9th for somebody's A's. Hopefully it'll be a 1-2-3 inning. 1-1 count already for 0-for-4 Lawrence Butler. Well, Last few days, TLC, the last few days, Wyatt's been swinging at the first pitch. I mean, one at bat, he went 3-2, and it was a good at bat, right? And got the hit. The other bat seems like he swings at the first pitch and pops it up pretty much every time. And frustrating. Last fastball in, four-seamer at 95, fouled away 2-2. 12 people here on YouTube, 92 overall. 79 on X, still 1 on Twitch. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Hope you subscribe to the channel. I got to be honest. I consider it a successful stream. Strike 3. If I get people to subscribe to the channel. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. You know, of course, super chats are great, memberships are great, but I just want to grow the community. That's what I'm hoping to do. So if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. Of course, follow me on X is nice too. Follow me on Twitch is great too. But all things being, if I'm being honest, if I had 2 or 3 or 4 new subscribers on a stream, I consider it worth my time, you know, and it's fun and I'm having a good time talking to you guys. It's always worth my time as it relates to that. Jacob Wilson, 2 for 4, twitchy in the box there. 1 out, top of 9, fouled away. How do you feel about the bats, Jeff? Frustrated as heck. Frustrated. Pilar not a leadoff hitter. Rangers have no wins when he is a leadoff hitter. Let's be real. We have no wins when we score less than them. Who would you have led off today against the lefty? Y'all just sucks. Let's go A's. Big A's fan. Wake Forest Baseball Club. Carolina doesn't have a lot of A's fans, but there's one. Glad you subscribed. Subscribing. Yeah, right? Subscribing. Hashtag subscribing. Sometimes my mouth is just not where my brain has moved on. I had the thought, and then I'm on to another thought, and the words still come. Yeah, that is what it is. Gotta be honest with you. 4 o'clock and hey, Rick, super sticker. Thank you so much, buddy. Let's talk about this. Rick Ranger with the super sticker here. Let me show you. What is it? Dancing turkey? No, what is that? Oh, it's like a little. What is that? Oh, it's a like a PlayStation device, right? Is that what I'm looking at? Tell me what that is, people. It's like a gamer, right? A little gamer thing. Dancing. Anyway, Rick Ranger, $5 super sticker. Thank you so much. Rick Ranger was my member of the channel, right? Was my it's a sad controller. Okay, yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure. Like, is it a hippo? Is it? I was a little confused at first, but I love him. It's a sad controller. He was a producer of my live streams last week for dropping a super chat last week. $5 super sticker from Rick. I appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for popping in. Have you been lurking? I don't think I saw you in here. But he's a member of the channel too. Much love to all my members. Thank you for the super chat. Super sticker. Super sticker is fun to say. Sad controller makes me sad. 3-0 pitch. Nope. 3-0 score. 0-2 pitch. Boy. Tyler Soderstrom, first baseman, but playing left field because of Kurtz now. Oh, and he's pissed. Strike 3. That was a very confusing pitch. I'd like to see the replay. Yeah, what's going on here? Yeah, he wanted him to at least check. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, Soderstrom's pissed. It was a check swing, and he didn't even ask the guy over at third. He's not wrong. I agree with him. 2 outs now. Man on first. Brent Rooker beat us yesterday. Was beating us today. He's 0 for 2, but he's got 2 walks, and he's a pretty viable guy. Anyway, big thanks to Rick for the super sticker. Appreciate you so much. Thanks for popping in. Langford against the lefties, questionable. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would have worked for a leadoff, right? And I thank you, Hitchhiking Bone, Sad Controller. Hurt game controller. That's funny. Just got home from work. Didn't even know the Rangers were on. I mean, you didn't miss anything fun. Didn't miss anything good. Hope you had a good work day, buddy. Ground ball going to be 6-4 fielder's choice. And the good guys got one last chance. 3-0. We go to the bottom of the ninth. We need 3 to tie. We need 4 to win. Yep, I was going to see. They're bringing in Mason Miller in there. So good news is, well, there's not a lot of good news. Bad news is Mason Miller's really freaking good. Has he ever given up a 3-run save? I doubt it. Frankly, I doubt it. But maybe last year we did walk him off here at this ballpark. Josh Young hit a blast, just went over the right field fence, and we walked off Mason Miller. So can it happen? Sure. Will it happen? Probably not. Checking Bones right on the money. Yep. Got my nice. Got my new truck ready. Congrats, dude. What kind you get? What you get? That's awesome. I want to hear more. Tell you what, so I moved from California in 2011. And I think there's so many reasons. There's so many reasons to like Texas more than living in California. It's just better on almost every way you look at it. But a big one that people don't talk about is that registering your vehicles. 16. Oh, nice. Nice. Good for you. Going to what we call the DMV in California was worse than going to the dentist. I swear. I hated it. Like the scene in Zootopia with the sloth, that would be good. Like it was horrible. Love that movie, by the way. Zootopia. So good. In Texas, though, piece of cake, man. Like when I'm in the, what do we even call it, the DMV? What do we call it there? The not DMV. When we go to the not DMV in Texas, I'm like high-fiving the old lady and the little girl over there and the man at the door. And they don't, what's wrong with me? I'm just so freaking happy that I did it in 15 minutes, not 4 days. Yeah, baby. Love to my Texas. Our Texas. Amen. Our Texas. I love Texas. I don't mind. I got an uncle who is mad at me for moving to Texas and doesn't understand it. And he's from San Francisco, and I love him very much. But he's dumber than a rock. No, he's not dumber than a rock, but he's just wrong about California and Texas. Whatever. Here we go. Mason Miller, slider away. We got 3, 4, 5. I know we got a 4-run rally coming. Kuram says what I was about to say, but he's off by 1. 4-run rally right here. Butler had a grand slam, right? Oh, he would never, Hitchhiking Bones. He would never. He would never. Let's just put it that way. Josh Young hitting in the 3 spot. Yeah, we need a spark. We need Josh Young to get on base right here. We need 2 base runners to make this even matter. 3, 4, 5. Josh Young can do some damage here. He did some last time. 2-1 pitch coming. Miller. This is scary, 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 man. Hot bats, please, yeah. That ain't going to do it. Pop up F8. 1 out for the good guys. I think we got the Stars tonight. Again, I will be at Mercy Me out in Fort Worth. The Stars, I think, are home tonight. And again, the Mariners are in town for 3 Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, I'm wrapping up because we could be 2 pitches away from the end of the game. Star Wars Day on Sunday, a very small chance that I'll go to that game. Probably not. Just a crazy week. But maybe I want to. If I don't go to the game, I'm going to buy that Kumar or Rocker Mandalorian bobblehead off somebody. Jonas smashes one into the gap in. Nope, it's F8 also. 2 outs. What did they get? I think this is going to be the least pitches thrown in a game that I've done ever. The A's have thrown 19 pitches in 9 innings? I'm kidding, but only barely. 2 outs. Marcus Semien, 1 for 1 on base with 2 walks today. Also steal. If you got him on your fantasy team, you're happy. Yeah, we need a spark. Yes, please. But the bats. Yeah, no, get my uncle. Yeah. Go Stars. Yeah, it's fun. I do not watch hockey during the regular season, but I will dive in during the playoffs. That's how it used to be with the NBA, but I don't even watch the NBA playoffs anymore. The NBA has lost me totally. Nice. Who wins? Who has the high ground? Russell, who got the high ground? I need to know. Yeah, so I saw that was happening. I'm like, wifey, who I love so much, you want to go? She's like, no. I'm like, what? How fun is that? Is it still? Was it like a one-day thing? Maybe I'll do that this weekend. I can only imagine watching that again. Speedy pitches, yeah. Here's his ninth. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Simeon. Slider down and away. Marcus thinks he went, and he did. Look at that. So it's a check swing, and he doesn't even wait. He walks away. Oh, what a frustrating game that was. Didn't love it. Don't recommend. 3-0 bad guys. We're going to do a check of the scores. We did get the 1 super sticker. Thank you so much for that, Rick Ranger. Didn't get to the goal of the 5 super chats, but we're going to still score because that's when we post-game show. But we're going to still check the scores. Let's do that. We'll talk about anybody who got the win or anything big like that. Mason Miller's going to get the save here. Obviously, Springs is going to get the win. Malley gets the tough luck loss. I'm not looking at any stats. It's just got to be the way it's got to be. Top of 8, still delay in Cleveland, still 2-2. Twins and the Guardians. Later today, Nats will be in Philly. Red Sox will be in Toronto. Tigers will be in Anaheim, even though you can't call them Anaheim. Colorado will be in San Francisco. Finals earlier today, the Cubs take down Skeens and the Pirates in Pittsburgh 8-3. Boy, you know what? I should go back and tell you who's pitching. Anybody big? Nobody big. Tanner Kikuchi for the Angels. Verlander for the Giants. Skeens got the loss. Okay, we're caught up. Reds beat the Cardinals in Cincinnati 9-1. Ashcraft gets the win. His ERA down 0.57. He's pretty good. 4-2 win for Arizona in New York over the Mets. I got the hiccups in Shea Gallen, second win of the year. Senga, second loss of the year. In Tampa, KC 8-2 winners. Witt home run extends his, I think it's 22 game hitting streak now. Seth Lugo, who's pitching for Puerto Rico in the WBC, gets the win. He's already got 6 decisions, 3-3 on the year. The guys for Tampa Bay all wore black shoes for Shane Boz, who got the loss today. I don't know why, but I know that's a thing. White Sox win by shutout against Milwaukee. Pat Murphy's been throwing a fit out there, changing the lineup, pulling pitchers after 2 innings, and he's not going to be happy after getting shut out by the White Sox. Only 8 wins on the year for them, but this one 8-0 shutout. I bet Murphy threw a freaking fit. And last but not least, my Rangers lost to somebody's A's 3-0. Rangers had a total of 3 hits, which is really, really horrible. Malley drops to 3-1. ERA moves up to 1.19. Springs with his 4th win of the season, even though his ERA is dropping now just under 5 to 4.98. Mason Miller with the save, his 10th already. 3-0 loss. Why? TLC just to annoy me. Right? I believe Rangers batters are pressing too much to make it. I mean, a couple of people have said that, Kenny, and I think you might be right. That's it for the abbreviated. I swear I'm not drinking. I had Diet Pepsi. Not a big drinker. That's it. No extended pregame, postgame. Oh my gosh, Jeff. Let's try it one more time. We're done. Rangers lose. Should be live tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. Mariners coming in. First place Mariners, 4th place Rangers. We get swept by Seattle. Not good. We sweep Seattle. Good. Big early May series. Kenny, TLC, Rusty, Hitchhiking, Bones, Ranger. Everybody who's been here for 1 minute, whether you were the super sticker or you were here for a second, every single one of you, my members, everybody, TLC, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I hope you had the best day ever. Just 4 o'clock here, 5 o'clock East Coast, earlier other places. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Again, if you're going to the Mercy Me concert tonight in Fort Worth, hey, I've got bats. Wave up high. Me and my daughter will be up high. I'm excited about it, not going to lie. All right, you don't have to go, but you can't stay here. Have fun storming the castle. Got a little outro for you, and then see you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you had a good time, whether we won or we lost. I guarantee I had a good time because you were here. I appreciate you being part of our Clubhouse crew, whether you're on my YouTube channel at Texas Clubhouse or over on my Twitch also at Texas Clubhouse, whether you watch on X, at Jeff Bates on X, wherever, you're the best because you're here. You stayed all the way to the end. It means a lot. I'm going to drop my link tree right here so you can check me out other places. Listen, it just means a lot that you spend a little bit of your evening or your daytime with me here, watching a little baseball, talking a little baseball. I love this. I love building a community. I love watching baseball. I love talking baseball. And I'm just talking to myself if you're not here. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you want to do anything cool for me, like this stream. Of course, I'd love it if you became a member of the channel and all those things. But the most important thing is you are here. I hope you come back again. I appreciate you. Have the best day ever. Go Rangers.